Break the Lyricist, and you are tuned into Onassis. I have another one in here somewhere. I know I do. Alright, yeah, let me just use this one. Alright, so a lot of talk. Before I get into like the actual topic and we start reacting to videos, I just wanted to just kind of, just simmer it a little bit. Let's play some games. Let's rock out. If you want to join, you're more than welcome to. Just, send me a gamer tag at Onassis Gamings, or you can, you can send it to, if you're on Xbox, you can just send it to Black Nations TV, and we just gonna rock out, man. We just gonna have a little bit of fun, and then that's when we gonna come back, and then we gonna discuss some of the things that's on topic. As y'all can see, my eyes are super red right now. A nigga has not been asleep for a good. How long has it been? It's been almost, I think 3 o'clock is going to make it 24 hours. So I've been up for a very long time. Just been kind of just like doing research and doing all that other stuff. And now I'm back on. A lot of people be saying that I'm high. I don't even smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of that shit no more. You mean, I'm kind of like fucking out the game. So yeah, we just going to play some games, and then that's when we going to come back. And then we just going to, just have a little bit of fun. Right now, let's just, let's just kind of fall back, and then just let's first let's enjoy Call of Duty. I ain't played Call of Duty in forever, man. I feel like I'm out the motherfucking game for real. I wonder if they got new guns on here and shit. With a frag, 3 matches, headshots with a sniper. Grenada. What going on, y'all? I don't even know how to react to that, man. You just on some bullshit. Republicans for the win, y'all. Let's rock. Let's do this shit. When you haven't slept for 24 hours or close to 24 hours, you think it makes you better at the game or not? Let us see what it make me do. Oh! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! I know you are coming behind me now. Come, 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 come. Oh my gosh, this guy is inside of the box now. Get him. Oh, he's near the school bus. Somebody upstairs. Somebody upstairs. Oh my fucking gosh, bro. I just gotta let the. Yeah, he's hanging right on the corner. Yeah, yup, you got him. Somebody went in that little tractor trailer thing. He's coming out in front of the bus. Yup. Yup, got his ass. Got his ass. Communicate, dog. Y'all motherfucking introverts. God damn. Say something. Here's a little song I wrote. Oh, come on, gang. I like you to sing it note for note. Don't worry. Ooh, 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 ooh. Be happy. Ooh, don't worry. Be happy. What up? I might say I thought you was about to tell me to shut up, bro. I'm actually doing pretty good. That's the only reason why I'm singing. I'm wired though, bro. I did 16 hours at work, came home, and I just been fucking studying all day. And now I'm playing Call of Duty. This shit bad for your health, dog. Trust me, my wife done said the same thing already. She told my ass to go to sleep. I told her I would. And I done fucking lied. I ain't going to sleep. For real. Okay. Oh, he right there, right there. Yup, yup. Get him, get him, get him. I'm gonna get him to the other side. Yep. Right. Nah, I was tired though. I was tired, but then I came home and I was like, nah, man. Like I don't know. I just been up. Yup. I got one of the enemy's guns. This gun not bad though. She got an infrared on it, a double drum. I don't know what the. I don't know. Oh, they behind us. They behind us. Red building, green building. What kind of building this is? Ah, I finally lost it. You're near the school bus. In between, in between. Yup, yup, yup. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. You got one hanging upstairs in the green building. In the room. Yup, right in the room. Oh, I need that Claymore kill. Oh shit. Oh, I see. I needed that Claymore kill. Get him. In the garage. In the garage. Watch the garage. I see everybody over here, so they're gonna start spawning in the yellow building. What I say? What I say? What I say? They behind us, y'all. Yup. Two of them right here. Look. Look at this dickhead. Look at this dickhead. Got them both. Oh, that's a threefer. Yep. Green building, blue building. Shit, I don't know my colors. Oh, there we go. Damn, bro. Yep. Damn, this shit bullshit. This fucking gun I got is BS for real. Oh. Game over. We got him. We got him, baby. Still took the W. Oh, behind this yellow building. I wanted that last kill so bad, bro. Good shit, though. That's all me. Nah. You had to get a 4-piece. Let's see. Yeah, you got a 4-piece. That was the only way, bro. Because I got a 3-piece straight, so I was like, oh, no, ain't no way. Good shit, though. Good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit, good shit. All right. I should have be at like 200 right now, man. All right. One more game. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Almost fucked that one up. What's good with you, youngin? You sound like a kid. I say probably like 21, maybe a little under. Probably I say like 19, for real. Yeah, see, I just turned 75, youngin. No, I ain't 75 though. I'm fucking with you. No, yeah, but man. As long as the game system's still out, I don't give a fuck how old I am. If a nigga ain't in a nursing home, trust me, I'm playing. Real shit. I'll be right in that motherfucking nursing home in that damn activity room, playing the shit out of Call of Duty. Fuck playing, fuck drawing and making stick figures. Oh shit, it's all good. Nah, we just won the last one and shit. We gonna win this one. Don't worry. Look at him. He hiding behind the. He hiding right behind this. Let me see. I gotta get my guns back, bro. I'm tripping. I'm trying to play with some other shit right now. All right, you take that right side. I'm gonna take the left side. Oh, what the fudge, bro? Yo, go around him. Yeah. There you go. I'm playing with that secondary shit. Look at him. He just hanging right in the trailer, bro. Get his ass. Yeah, look that left side. Left side, baby. Good. I'm gonna go through here. Oh, good shit. Good shit. Yep, yellow building now. Oh, that's definitely my shit right there, dog. Somebody gonna have to beat that. That's a treefer. That smoke screen ain't gonna work on. Oh, oh, green building, green building. Yo, get that shit out of here, dog. Like, I saw you. That's a good question. I don't know. Wiggies. Everybody getting signed up for the headshot club. Come on. Oh, get him, get him, get him. Yup, yup, yup. This nigga in that bow staff, he going crazy. Yellow building, y'all. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We whooping their ass right now. We definitely whooping their ass though. Oh shit. Yeah, watch that shit. Good shit. Damn, Kung Fu. I got your ass. Yep. Roof. Not the roof. The fucking second floor. Yellow building, second floor, just sitting there. Come on, that tree for mine. Who did better? Oh shit, yeah. Enemy did it. Best play. Good shit. I swear I popped up over there too. Shit, baby. A B C D E F G G's, y'all. For real. All right. Yeah, Onassis Gaming. Yeah. Did what I do, man. Did what I do. All right. I said I was getting into the Call of Duty just so we could kind of. I be watching some of the most random shit sometimes, bro. All right, so what we gonna do is we gonna react to some reactors. You know, I want to look up on like my Instagram and TikTok and all of that, but I ain't really like me when it comes to Onassis Gaming. I like to do everything I like to do everything pretty much pure. I don't want to do no edits, no cuts, no none of that shit. You mean I want y'all to be able to see it purely for what it is. So a lot of the stuff that's been going on, well, you know, of course you guys already know about the assassination of Charlie Kirk and all of that. So it's crazy because it's like all the shit that's being said now online is not something that a lot of these people were voicing out before. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit that always makes me mad, is because it's like you wait for something to happen, or you wait for the effect just so you can be able to come back. Now you want to backlash. Now you want to protest. Now you want to say all this stuff and all of that. And then on top of that, you guys are just like being so evil with it. Like, just, I don't even know where to even go with it, because it's like some of this shit that's being said is just like so fucking crazy. Like, that shit just crazy. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Like, this is the Charlie Kirk I know right here. Is it change? What is it? Change My Mind. That's the one that I grew up like watching and all that shit. Hold on.
Issues that we're facing today: gender confusion, abortion, immigration, Doge.
So that Charlie Kirk is what I grew up on. The one that's debating and going to college campuses and doing all those things. So like I said, we're gonna react to some of the things that were being said. And when we just kind of go from there, you know.
Let's go to this pastor, and this why colored people get a bad rap. And I'm not saying all, because y'all think I'm saying all. I'm not saying all. It's the ones like this that make me irritated that black people can't do better than this. Why can't black people do better than this? Why we gotta be the per capita the most silliest people in America? This man is standing in his pulpit, supposed to be a man of God. He should have been reading his Bible. If he had any spiritual discernment, he would know he need to go listen to what Charlie Kirk said so he can have a fair assessment before he say what he about to say right now. Have you listened to Charlie Kirk's stuff before you get out here and say something about this man, the man of God? Have you listened to his stuff? Or are you watching clips pop up of people who hate him? Yeah. Man of God allegedly get behind the pulpit in his congregation with no wisdom and say this. Roll it.
I don't know nothing.
And I do not celebrate the killing of anyone.
But
Charlie Kirk did not deserve to be assassinated.
But
I'm overwhelmed seeing the flags of the United States of America at half-staff calling this nation to honor and venerate a man who was an unapologetic racist and spent all of his life sowing seeds of division and hate into this land. And hearing people...
What? And it's crazy because most of the people that are stepping out of
Let's go to this pastor
and talking about this shit are the ones that never ever watched Charlie Kirk before all of this. Even when the elections was going on, no fucking body was watching this nigga. Nobody. Y'all didn't know anything about him. Y'all didn't. There's like literally nothing that you knew about him at all.
Doge, Trump, and the White.
But for some
The
reason,
breaking news of this new footage we have of the stabbing murder of the 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska, a young white lady who was stabbed to death by a black criminal, by a complete stranger on a train in Charlotte. Now you let your patriotic values guide how you invest.
let's watch it.
The breaking news of this new footage we have of the stabbing murder of the 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee Irina Zarutska, a young white lady who was stabbed to death by a black criminal, by a complete stranger on a train in Charlotte. Now, you might have not seen this footage yet. This is becoming national news, and the left is doing everything they possibly can not to talk about it. The media is very uncomfortable about this story. If you watch this video, this guy was sitting minding his own. She was minding her own business. He was minding her own business. She was also dressed in like baggy clothes, comes up, takes out a knife, stabs her to death. 14 times he was previously arrested. 4 times. 14 times. He comes up and just stabs her to death. Situations like this are a nearly daily occurrence in our cities. And I'm coming back from 2 nations, Japan and South Korea, that are poorer than us, that are not as populous as us, and their cities are not just safer, they are different planetary realities. As if I went to Saturn and we live on Mars. We do not have to live this way. You can create a society and a culture where you can get on a train or a subway and not be Irina Zarutska and get stabbed to death in the neck because some black criminal decides, I'm just going to go do it. 14 times he was previously arrested. And all of the Koch brother-funded liberal criminal justice BS is the reason why guys like him are still on the streets. 14 times. Let's put this back up on screen. And Irina Zarutska, why did she come to America? She was fleeing violence in Ukraine. It turns out it's more dangerous on subways in Charlotte, North Carolina than a war zone in Ukraine.
You could tell that she was like...
The Associated Press wrote 0 stories about this over the weekend. PBS, New York Times, NPR, Wall Street Journal, BBC, CNN, Washington Post, Reuters, MSNBC, 0 stories. Now they're finally fixing that, but the stories they're writing, like this repulsive headline from Axios this morning. The gruesome attack of the fatal knife attack in Irina Zarutska on a light car rail in Charlotte has MAGA influencers seeking to elevate the issue of violent urban crime. Oh, this is all about MAGA influencers now? Oh, it's not about the fact that a white Ukrainian refugee was murdered just because she was white. Everybody knows that, obviously. Stabbed to death. And by the way, the other...
I disagree with that. All right? Now, I don't think that she was stabbed because she was white. And this dude did it because she was white. Now, I don't agree with that, Charlie. You know what I'm saying? I think that this nigga was just a special eds ass motherfucker, and he was just waiting for whoever the fuck was gonna sit in that chair, and he was gonna take him out. Because if you actually look at the footage, let me go back to the footage. In the back seat, was it only all? I don't think. Hold on. I'm actually gonna. All right, so y'all, I'm gonna actually go to like the original. I'm not gonna play it for y'all, but I just want to see on the train itself if he was surrounded by more than just let's go off Charlie Kirk's claim and say that this guy did it because he's white. I disagree with it. So let's test that theory and let's see, all right? All right. So hold on, y'all, because I might have to I got to kind of like open it up. And I gotta go to it. I gotta go to it so that way. I mean, the sites that I go on that has these type of things, you're not really supposed to go to them. You know what I'm saying? It's not stuff that you could just like. just watch this kind of stuff. I think YouTube would ban me if I showed this shit. So I'm not necessarily gonna. Where is it at? I'm not necessarily gonna kind of show the whole thing. I'm just gonna show like a portion of it. I'm gonna. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. I found it. All right. I found it. I found it. I found it. Up. He might be right. All right, all right, all right. So, all right. Hold on. I'm about to split this real quick, cause I gotta show y'all. It's only right. We gotta be transparent. We gotta be transparent here. Hey, what? Why is not? Oh, come on, man. Stop doing me like this. Damn. All right, so I can't. All right, so I can't show y'all the footage. It's not popping up to where I can set it. I can set it. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But Charlie Kirk was right. All right. So I'm looking right at the footage right now. So on the bus, right? He did all of that. Yeah. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people there with him. With him. This one white girl gets on the back of the bus, and then he does that. So it probably it could have been the fact that she was white. It could have been. It definitely could have been that. It definitely could have been that. Like, he stabbed her, and then she just, like, that was it, man. That was it. She just slumped over and she fell. That's kind of fucked up. So I would probably go along with his claim to say that, you know, he stabbed her because she was white. From what his mom was saying, all of this, you know, all of this in and out of jail stuff, there was no, listen, there's no justification for it. I'm not trying to justify it. I don't think you should be able to justify it. It is what it is. It happened. It's terrible. It's fucked up as it is. This dude has been in and out of jail. In jail, there's a lot of things that happen to you that are traumatic, whether it be getting beat the fuck up, rolled on, jumped, smoking shit in there that you ain't supposed to, out to stretch your legs one time or whatever, however the hell it is, you know, when you're in jail. I've only been in jail one time, and I don't ever plan on going the fuck back. Never been to prison, never been locked up too long, but one time was enough for me to be like, this is not where any human being belongs. Like, so all of those things contributed to his mental decline, unless he was already a motherfucker that was batshit crazy from the beginning, from growing up the way he probably did. Maybe his father wasn't in his life. There was a lot of trauma, didn't know how to deal with his emotions, shit like that. It could have been a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? It seems like now that the only person that came out for him was his mom. So I'm assuming that his father wasn't around, didn't teach him how to be a man, didn't teach him how to be able to control and regulate his emotions, how to be able to grow up and understand that life is going to fucking kick you in the ass. You just got to get the fuck up and you got to do what you got to do. That's part of being a man. Every day is a battle and you got to be a warrior. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But there is no justification for the stupid shit that he did. I just don't like the claim that Charlie made about saying that, well, you know, this white Ukrainian refugee was stabbed by a black criminal. You know what I'm saying? I don't really, but it could be true. Because when, now that I'm looking at the footage, he had countless times to be able to stab whoever the hell he wanted to next to him. He didn't do shit to anybody. He ain't do nothing to the black fat girl. He didn't do nothing to the light-skinned boy behind him. He didn't do nothing to the dark-skinned brother in the back. He didn't do nothing to the old head that was behind him, or the young, I think it was a female. I don't know. It had like dreads. It had like dreads. Had dreads. So maybe, you know, but they were all black. That's the one thing that they had in common. The only difference, difference in this whole denominator was the fact that she was white and she was sitting in front of him. But I would think that no matter who, unless they got footage of other people being in there, you know what I'm saying? Because I really I want him to be able to substantiate this claim. Like, hey, listen, he did it because it was a black refugee. You know what I'm saying? It was a black refugee, a white refugee, and it was the reason why, because he's black and she's white. That's why he did it. That's probably not the case. But I would love to see the footage of the whole bus ride from when he got on. Was people already sitting there? Were they black? Was it men? Was it women? Was he just waiting to try to target someone that he knew wouldn't be able to fight back, or he knew that nobody would come to their aid or defense? It's like, I don't know, but hey, he made that claim. I can't say he's wrong. I can't say he's wrong.
To all Americans, but Democrats and deep a Ukrainian refugee comes to America and was murdered in cold blood for no reason, a senseless killing. If a random white person simply walked up to and stabbed a nice, law-abiding black person for no reason, it would be an apocalyptically huge national story used to impose national sweeping political changes on the whole country. Instead, Megan Basham, no one seems to care when a white woman gets stabbed to her death. Why?
Let's back this up a little bit, man, so we can kind of like open this door that we trying to get into. You know what I'm saying? Let's back it up a little bit, Charlie, and let's talk about what it is you just said, so we can put it on a how never level. All right? So now about the fact that, if it was vice versa, that it would be national news, is true. Why? Because of the political battle that is going on. You understand? It seems like, and this is what it seems like. It's probably not this way, but this is what it seems like. It seems like Republicans are looking for ways to say, well, hey, listen, minorities are doing this to white people. Look what's going on. And then the Democrats are like, white people are doing this to minorities. Look what's going on. And they're forcing people to pick sides. Us as the people that are outside watching this battle going on, we are getting caught up in that color racial division or whatever the fuck it is. So now we're starting to associate a lot of Republicans with being racist or just being white supremacist or whatever the hell it is that we're trying to do. And then we're focusing and trying to turn black people and to say that, all right, well, you guys are for the minorities. You guys want to help you want to help this, and you're opposing to that Make America Great Again slogan and the people that are so proud to be Americans and hardcore diehard Americans, the ones that think that the Dallas Cowboys is the national football team of the United States and all this other blah, 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 blah. So the division is causing us at a confusion. Don't get caught up into that. Listen to the rhetoric that both sides are pushing. I think that a lot of black folks, or a lot of minorities, some of them are Democrats, and they can't tell you why they're Democrats. They're just Democrats because of what society, news, or people are already pushing, or because they hate one person in the party and all of that. I've seen people that hate one person that's a part of a basketball team that was their favorite team, and now they don't fuck with that team no more because that person is a part of it. It's just always just boggles me that people can just be able to disassociate themselves with certain things without actually trying to understand what it is that they actually hate, and also doing your research on the opposition. You have to. If you're a Democrat, you should be trying to understand Republican worldviews, so that way you can be able to counterattack or counterclaim whatever it is that they're trying to say, and vice versa. This right here, he's not, but the shit that he say is, it's on point. It's not like he's lying. It is not like he's lying. So, him saying that, the white stabbing didn't make headlines. That's true, because it seems like it can't be used as a political gains for the minority. Democrats can't use it. They can't do anything with it. Black man, you know, he's probably crazy. Yeah, he probably has mental issues. He grew up in a hard life. He has poverty. He had a whole bunch of things working against him. What do you expect? All of these excuses given to him. But if it was the other way around, oh yes, it would be publicized everywhere. Newspapers, internet, social media. Folks would be on the internet trying to talk about it and say, look at what they doing. They killing our people and all this other stuff. And then, you know, we turn around and we kill each other. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, it's a whole bunch of shit that goes on in the world. Like, you know, you got to be a little more understanding and realistic in the world to know that, you know, shit just like you got to get better. Like, you just got to get better. I'm saying. But, appreciate that, Bubba. Definitely appreciate that, bro. All right. But yeah, so let's keep on going.
Is that?
I like.
Yeah, that was pretty shocking to go, you know, for 2 weeks now, none of our major media outlets have covered her at all. Not one word.
They're not.
They finally started to cover her a little bit this morning, but only because of the massive public shaming, because this video was so very shocking. And what I really want to emphasize here, Charlie, is that this is not a dangerous part of town.
Like,
where
just fucking imagine getting off of work. Like, you've been working 8 hours. Damn. I can't wait to get home to my parents. I can't wait to get on my social media, talk to my boyfriend, talk to whatever it is that I got to do, see my kids, whatever. Just to get on a fucking bus and that be your last time. That's why I tell everybody, keep your head on a swivel. That means if you're on a bus, and this is what I did when I was growing up. If I'm on a bus, I'm sitting in the back with my knife in my hoodie, opened up, pepper spray in my other hand, boots, shoes laced tight, with my back against the bus. Ain't nobody sitting behind me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. If a nigga gonna sleep, I'm gonna sleep on my head like this, so I can see whatever the fuck about to come my way. If I see the bus is filled and I'm standing near the door with my back against the door, I don't even play that. Because you can't trust nobody, and especially in the world that we live in now. You cannot trust anybody. This shit crazy.
Rudest was killed. It's a very lovely, popular part of town, bustling restaurants, trendy restaurants, boutiques. My family and I go there frequently on the weekend. So this was an area where you will see families on the weekend. She's a young woman, 23 years old, a refugee, getting off work at a pizzeria and gets onto that light rail. So, you know, the initial reaction of our Democrat mayor was appalling. She said that she didn't mention Irina Rudest at all in her initial statement. Instead, what she called for was compassion for the perpetrator.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Fucking makeup is cap. Makeup is super cap. She take all that shit off, I guarantee you be like, ooh. Like, for real, man. That's all makeup work, though. Where the regular pictures at?
Who she said is suffering from mental illness, just like cancer or heart disease. So we're supposed to have empathy for him as some sort of victim. And she said that we cannot arrest our way to safety, which is, of course, ridiculous. Yes, we can. If we put people behind bars when they're a public threat, we can have safe public streets. But, you know, just to go a little bit more into the weeds on this, I want to let you know that our current governor, who was then Attorney General, his response has also been appalling. So back in 2020, within 2 weeks of George Floyd's murder, he had not only issued public lament. Well, I think at this point we can say it was not a murder, but he issued public lament over George Floyd's death, and instituted a new task force for racial
that.
equity in criminal justice system.
Nigga learning
So
everything
he
today.
initiated an entire task force for George Floyd's death, but it took him longer to acknowledge Irina Zarutska's death. It took him 2 more days than it did to acknowledge George Floyd, even though this happened in his own state where he is governor. So if you look back at what that task force that he implemented in 2020 did, meaning they wanted low bail or no bail for minority offenders. They also called for decriminalizing homelessness and quote unquote public behavior, meaning being a public menace on the streets. So these were the very policies that allowed this perpetrator, DeCarlos Brown, and assault with a deadly weapon. And almost every time he has been released and given fines and community service and probation. He has not been behind bars where he belongs. And so these were the direct policies that came out of that racial equity task force.
I have so many questions here. So let me just ask a micro question. Has this been talked a lot about in local communities in Charlotte, North Carolina? Are people understanding the racial element here that a random black guy murdered a white woman? Is it shocking the community? Walk us through what's happening locally here, because I would imagine it should be.
Yeah, I think it is. You know, one of the things you're hearing is that this was a light rail that we all felt perfectly safe using just a few years ago, and we don't feel that way anymore. Because of these policies, you are suddenly seeing an increase in homelessness in the Charlotte area. You know, we came here in 2016, and when we first got here, you really didn't see panhandlers, public disturbances on the street. You see that now when you go into our uptown metro areas. And so I think so many people are feeling that. And when you look at the increasing rates of crime in Charlotte, you can trace it back to 2020. So our last homicide high was in 2020 when the Black Lives Matter riots were occurring on our streets. And the second high of homicide rates in Charlotte were now 2024. So we don't have it for 2025 yet, but for 2024, when they were up 25% from the year before, when these racial equity policies started taking effect. So yes, I think people are very much.
Let's see. Let us check. Let us check. Damn, so 2025 is actually down. So it's 25% drop rate in violent crime, which includes a 29% decrease in homicides and decrease in aggravated assault and robberies compared to the same period in 2024. Violent crime in the first half of 2025, violent crime decreased by 25% overall, with homicides down 29%. Aggravated assault falling 25% and robberies down 21%. Property crime rates are also a concern, with motor vehicle thefts being particularly high at a rate of 35 per 1,000 residents in some analysts. Comparisons to other cities, Charlotte's overall crime rate rank it as safer than only about 3% of United States cities. Damn. All right, y'all. I'm gonna take a break real quick, and I'm gonna come back.
Okay.